Welcome to the stream, everybody.
The very
This is
beginning
the
of the
very
stream. The
beginning of
top.
the DrawClass stream.
Yes.
How's everyone
Um,
doing?
yeah. How are y'all doing? Are you in an area of the world where it's fucking cold today?
Mm, it's a
'Cause
chilly
I
one.
am. It's I don't know if it's like poor insulation on the windows or I guess it hasn't been that cold any of the recording days, but the windows are a bit cold, so I have a space heater for my office now. Because my hands get cold. So,
Nice. Sorry.
you good?
It's talking to me about the bit rate. Does it seem
Not the bit
okay?
rate.
What
Yeah.
what happens if I click open widget?
What widget? Yeah,
Why does it
chat.
why does it want my
Chat, keep us. I'm just going to talk to you, chat, and you have to let me
Yeah.
know if I sound like poo poo garbage.
It says the
Um,
bit rate's too low. I thought the bit rate was too high before. It says
my exciting development is that I bought something stupid. Aside from a space heater, I got a facial steamer. I'm
whoa.
going to be young forever.
All right, I'm just gonna ignore this and assume it's fine.
Okay. As long as it comes off fine on chat's end, which they will tell us about, you don't have to worry about
I
it,
mean,
I
it
think.
looks okay. Does it sound
Yeah.
okay
Yeah.
now that Karina's not muted?
Yeah. Have y'all ever had like a sauna centralized to your face? It's just like a funny machine that boils water and blows it on you. I love it.
Okay, great. People are saying it's good. I'm gonna let you.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you do it.
Okay. But I just want to make sure you're good. You're doing great,
I'm
Nathan.
so good.
Yeah.
I'm the best.
Yeah. You're not freaking out at all.
No,
You're not
I don't.
feeling the
I don't
pressure
have
of
any
last
bad
time.
associations that are causing me to panic. That's not happening.
He's fine, chat. Come on.
That's the B plot for this stream. The A plot is Karina's gonna teach you some anatomy techniques, and the B plot is me trying to keep it together over
Yeah,
here.
but you should get a facial steamer. You can
Okay.
try mine's next next
Yeah.
time.
Should I try it live on stream?
Yeah, while we play Mario Wonder.
Playing Mario Wonder while getting our
Yeah,
face steamed?
it's not going to be an issue for you because you don't have glasses. I have to just sit there and stare into like middle distance while getting a nice refreshing face steam.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, it's nice. I had a little bit of dry skin around my mouth from last time it was in the 20s, and
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I'm gonna do it. I'm really gonna do it this time, by which I mean buy a facial steamer. And now I'm nice and moist to
Nice.
draw. I'm
Hell
all
yeah.
lubed up.
Ooh.
Dang.
Yeah. Awesome.
My hands are warm, my face is less dry, and the anatomy do be dynamic.
Great.
Um, so yeah, we're good. But yeah, I figured this was I feel like I've been really rusty lately with my art, so this is also just for myself, but it's hey, it's
Hey.
another anatomy practice.
Ooh.
But we're going to be focusing a lot more on the posing this time rather than learning anatomy, I think. So, just to pre-warn, I sourced all of the pose photos that we will be looking at today from my many pose books that I have had for a while. You'll probably see some familiar faces if you've and bodies if you've done one of my anatomy classes before. It's the ones where they're all fighting poses.
Yeah.
So,
We are fighting poses.
so, cause I think we should focus a bit on movement and not so much strict anatomy.
Mmm.
So, but I lost, or well, I didn't lose, but I did not give myself enough time to remember where I put my CD-ROMs.
Okay.
So I had to photograph the images on my phone. So some of them look kind of shitty.
Do you have a CD-ROM drive on your computer?
I don't, but I have an external one.
Ooh,
Um,
exciting.
yeah,
Hell yeah.
it's not very good, but it can be convenient to have if you have CD-ROMs, which today I didn't. So,
Whoops.
um, and I didn't necessarily want to do, well, I did necessarily want to do timed practice
Okay.
because we all love that, but I didn't want to go through the trouble of actually timing things, especially for short amounts of time.
No.
So if we do timed practice, that's my banking app, not my clock. It'll be it'll be long enough that I don't feel as annoyed doing it. So
Okay. I love that.
5 minutes, maybe less if we're feeling a little cuckoo, a little crazy. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Hell yeah.
so I figured I wrote down in my notebook that maybe we can start with a bit of a recap, a bit of
Ooh,
a
yeah, a little refresher.
how I personally do drawing. It'd be nice to remind myself.
I think that's always useful and
Yeah.
helpful.
What's a good brush? What's a fun brush?
Get a
This is
fun
my
brush.
go-to. That one has the stabilization on. This is my go-to.
Yeah.
But this is just a here's what you missed on Karina's anatomy classes, which is just um when you are drawing a body,
Yeah.
regardless of what it necessarily, body shape, whatever. Um, Step one is typically break it down into really simple pieces. That's how I kind of approach it all. And then in organizing those, that is when you can stack everything on top of it to, make it look. So I usually do like, well, I tend to start with the face because I'm vain and annoying. But yeah. But let's not do that actually.
Okay.
Um,
Change it
but
up.
for the well, because the face isn't necessarily the focus here.
Right.
It is the body itself, which is also an oval. Because I break it down typically into the rib cage
Ooh.
and then the pelvis,
Yeah.
which is the bowls, the matching bowls, and together they kind of make this bean shape.
The bean bowls.
And then it's like line for the shoulders, kind of a guideline for the hips. You have this line that kind of acts opposite of maybe the spine to kind of create the line of action, and then arms and legs from there, and the head goes up here. That's kind of the core, literal core of posing the body for me. And then once you have all of look the core in, you can do, let's maybe we want the arm doing something like this. So you can do like just draw it in with a line and then indicate the volume with some tubular kind of ideas.
Tubular.
Yar, because that's all it is. Everything is just shapes.
Yeah.
So, and then
I'm just
it's
drawing
doing like,
along on paper because I don't want to put any
yeah,
more stress on my computer right in this moment.
yeah. Do not touch it. It's working fine. But just like this guy's doing a real jaunty ass walk. So let's
Yeah.
do like legs kind of going forward. So that's also kind of tubey. But since that line is going this way, the other line is leg trick, which is just doing an opposite sort of curve. And then that's also tube. And then that line also is doing that. And then this arm's like this. And everything's, it's just like beans and bowls and some like funny little pipe cleaners, whatever.
Me on my way to go practice dynamic anatomy.
Yeah. But yeah, so everything just, you start with these very bare bone basics, and then to add dynamics to any posing is basically just take these bare, like these construction line sort of things, and like just exaggerate them to be real silly.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so namely the core being this line, and that line. So if you want them to be going real silly to the store, you come to this. I don't know why he's going to the store and acting like this, but maybe it'll be something along the lines of
Just reminds me of that old like animation that I think
yeah,
it was called
the
going
I'm
to
just
the
going to the
just
store.
going to
Yeah, so maybe like the shoulder can be doing that way, and then the hip is kind of curving down in like an opposite way, so it's making this cool like stretch of the body. So then the bones are doing something more like this,
Yeah.
and then maybe there's some weird foreshortening on it.
Hell yeah.
And since the body's kind of curving that way, the head's back here.
That's a JoJo pose.
Yeah, all you got to do is kind of JoJo it.
Yeah.
And
I've seen him
then-
walk like this.
Yeah.
Always
Since
make my
the
legs
hip's
too
kinda
short.
Doing that.
Always got to remember to make the legs longer than I think they should be.
Yeah.
That's a classic art mistake.
Since the shoulder's going down that way, you can just pretend the elbow's down here. This is more like that.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Some shit like that.
Yeah, dude.
When you go into the store. This is me acting crazy at the Christmas market so that no one comes near me.
Oh yeah, you could just see him just holding a couple of shopping bags in this pose, just like, ooh,
Yeah.
I'm doing my holiday shopping.
Only the best for my loved ones. I like the hand down there better. But
Yeah.
you just if you wanna make it real silly, yeah, let's have the foot like facing some crazy direction.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so all you really got to do is just push it real good.
Do.
But in order to push it, you need to have a good idea of what you're pushing, which means breaking the body down into these kind of simple shapes and just using your thoughts and eyes and brain, I'm told, to just kind of rotate them and like arrange them crazy. So yeah, that's a rough breakdown of this going to the store. But yeah, so I have a bunch of drawings that we can work on together. But I guess we can do these ones a little bit timed. If you would like to draw with me.
Let's draw with you.
Yeah, if everyone would like to draw together.
Hey everybody, let's do some
Hey.
drawing.
Yeah. Everyone, text your loved ones and ask them to draw with you. Don't do that.
Unless you want
Some
to.
of them, yeah, unless they're into that.
Yeah, unless that's like
It is fun to draw with your loved ones.
Yeah.
But
Could draw with my brother. He'd show me up.
yeah. Oh, I want to draw with my brother. He would not show me up. But I do love when he draws. Um, but yeah, because if you guys want to draw with me, we can just kind of look at some of these poses, do some kind of shortish drawings.
Yeah,
I am too goddamn lazy to do 30 seconds and 1 minute because I don't want to deal with the timing
that's
today.
too short.
Um, it's actually like actually uh they're really good. They're really good. I also explained this to Nathan.
Yeah,
We often source line of action for our anatomy like practice
yeah.
sessions as well here on Drawfee extra Patreon draw class.
Thank you, line of
Um
action.
yeah, and they're a really great resource, and you can do timed drawing using line of action, where it'll automatically time it, and you can set custom times. Like, uh, their lowest default is 30 seconds, but you could go even lower if you wanted to,
Whoa.
and it'll just automatically change.
Yeah.
It's just that I are on YouTube, and I don't want to tempt fate
No.
by having something auto run without me vetting every single photograph.
Yep.
So I have to do it manually here.
If you want me to
But
be the timer, I can do that also, if that would be helpful. But
uh
also,
if you want, I can do it. I
okay.
can do it. We're
Okay.
not going to be doing really short ones, but
Okay.
all of that is just to say that if you ever want to do like a lot of warm up on your own, I highly recommend doing like, especially if you're interested in like kind of very animated dynamic drawing styles, like do these 30-second to 1 minute poses.
Yeah.
It will really make you focus on just getting gesture down rather than getting into the weeds. Short life drawing is really good for any practice, but if you want to kind of break yourself out of getting like really just trying to get the information down and get like everything looking accurate, just do that and focus on getting the gesture down. It's really good.
Yeah.
It's good practice. It's good practice. We're not doing it today. I don't feel like it. Um, is 15 seconds too short? Asks Error. Honestly, you can do it. I don't think it's too short per se, but you're really going to be getting kind of like a. I wonder if I could do a 15-second.
Do it. Show us. Oh, I should have been timing you.
No, I'm doing it.
Okay. That's
It's
great.
15.
Yeah.
That's a 15-second. So,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. Start with 15 seconds. See how you feel.
Because it's just
Move up to 30, do a bunch. Move up to 1 minute, do a bunch. Yeah. You're just getting the information down.
right. You're going fast enough that your brain can't get in the way. You just have to
Yeah.
go. You just have to try your best and figure it out.
Yeah.
Working them connections.
Yeah, I do also think it just is a matter of personal comfort because
Yeah.
I feel like I can get that information down really fast, but if you're not used to doing fast like gestures like that, it can be really challenging.
Yeah.
So if it feels too fast, just bump up that time because it does take practice.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's I drew that on the same layer, didn't I? But yeah,
Wow.
but it can be difficult to break into fast ones, like
Yeah.
especially if you've never done it before. So for today, let's do like maybe let's start with 2 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. And let's all draw together to kind of 2 minutes still feels like really long, but this is I got an animation BFA. They make you do all sorts of weird shit to do that. So we'll do 2 minutes and focus less on the technical anatomy. Is the size of this okay?
Looks good.
As okay as it can be.
Looks good to me.
Yeah,
It's about
these photos aren't even good, so focus less on the specifics and more on the pose.
Mhm.
and getting it down as much as you can. And we'll do it for 2 minutes and see how we feel.
Hell yeah.
And we'll do a few 2-minute ones together. So yeah, just focus on getting the movement of the pose down. Okay?
Okay.
And let's go. So like I said, I typically kind of start with the bean. And this guy's bean, ooh, it's got such a curve to it. So, but I feel, God damn it. I feel like with him, the leg kind of obscures a lot of the information. So maybe I'll
Sure
start there.
does.
So
Oh, it sure does.
kind of doing like this, and then yeah, even that's a little, but we'll get to that. Make sure you're also, regardless of how you feel you're doing, make sure you're getting the entire pose down. So do not get too caught up on getting that leg down. Get every part of the pose down,
Yep.
full body, as much as you can in the time we have. So that's why I did kind of a quick sweep to get everything kind of covered. And then I can go back in and start blocking in some of the more clear information. Okay, took a little liberty on his ass, my bad. And also just as you're drawing and as you are observing, take notes of any patterns that you see in the structure of the body. That's how you learn, my dude.
Yeah.
That's
All
it.
right.
Did you get the whole thing down?
Did I?
Yeah.
Kind of. I mean,
Yeah.
it looks bad. I'm just using a pen, so there's a lot.
It's not
It
gonna,
just sort of looks like a
it's,
mess, but
when you're doing things this quickly, it's not really gonna look good. It also
yeah,
depends a lot on your tool. Sometimes using a more brush kind of nib is gonna give you more line
yeah,
variance that sometimes just feels better, I
yeah.
think, for people. But yeah. So let's move on to the next one.
Hell yeah.
It's her. There's gonna be a
Ooh.
lot of kicking in this in this batch. A lot of kicking, a few like real zany ones, but
Nice.
uh let's just do it. Let's just do
Okay.
another 2 minute.
Okay.
Okay, go. Game start. Okay, just get that in. Got a nice. I think I choose a lot of kicking ones because it's very easy to just kind of like get that leg down.
Yeah.
That's why you do the leg trick. And the shoulders are kind of doing a sweep that way. So you do like, yeah. So, and I just feel like it's very helpful, even if you're not accurately kind of depicting the model in question, to if you're getting the pose good, if you're understanding the movement of the pose and the patterns that it causes within the body, and you can take that information, apply it to whatever you want.
That's so true.
So, because I'm not doing a very one-to-one kind of job on these, I think, so far, but as long as it's kind of demonstrating the motion, I feel like that's a success.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay, and we're done.
Okay.
Yeah. Guess I didn't really finish her hands, but whatever. You get the idea.
You sure do.
As long as you're getting the whole pose down, that's good practice.
Absolutely.
Another.
Another.
Okay. Next.
Oh, uppercut.
Yeah, this one's not as spinny, so focus on getting the subtlety in the pose. It's a bit more squared off. The body's a bit more squared off in this one, but there's still movement to it.
Right.
So
Yeah.
get it down.
Get it down.
Go. But yeah, because even though she's not doing any like crazy, like exaggerated movements, you can still see the dynamics in the pose. Because even though she's kind of facing this way, I shouldn't have drawn directly on top. She's facing this way, and the arm's going this way, the body's going this way. So, how do all those things work together? Oh, I'm sucking at this one.
It's tough.
Yeah.
Deceptively simple.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to include it. The hips kind of going a bit more that way. Yep. Fucking beefed it. But I think if you're ever kind of struggling to solve a pose, to pay attention to any details that are also present. In this case, you have her clothing,
Yeah.
as well as some of her various, like, because you can kind of see the, yep, beefed it. But yeah, because you can follow the motion of everything by following the lines of like her clothing.
Yeah.
The clavicle kind of shows the stretch between the head facing that way, but the body facing this way. This was a harder one.
Yeah.
That's me.
She gotcha. She freaking
But yeah.
gotcha. Yeah, you can
Okay.
really see, yeah, just like, because her, yeah, her chin's like going right into her shoulder on the one side, and then the other side you can really see her neck. So you can
Yeah.
the whole
Um
the
but
whole
yeah,
thing.
because this one feels a lot more posed, but there's still like a lot of twisting in it.
Yeah.
Because also, as I didn't notice, because I didn't even get to it, the arm go up, but it's also twisting around because you can see the instead of doing this, her her fist is also twisting.
It's a twist
So
fist.
yeah, she got that twist fist. She got that whole whole body twist. But yeah. Next, we'll do a couple more of these really fast ones. Let's go.
Ooh,
All
that's a
right.
good one.
Yeah, me again. All right. Let's go. Yeah. This one also feels a bit deceptively squared off, but not in the same way as the other one. The other one felt very posed. This one is just truly how it looks to do this. Okay, the leg's actually facing up. That leg is way too short. Just make it long for now. See the shape of the torso by also using the shape of the clothing. Then just kind of put in the information for this arm. Fist kind of going, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Good enough.
Yeah, dude, you nailed that one. That one looks great.
But yeah. Okay, this will be our last really fast one, and it'll be kind of warmed up.
Okay.
All right. I don't know what order these are in, so it's a surprise for me too. Let's
Hell
go.
yeah.
Okay. This is another one that is not terribly exaggerated, so focus on capturing the same kind of energy because he's still clearly in motion. Okay, let's go. Hope if I was on the fucking layer. Spine doing like that, but yeah, this is the bean. His butt is more sticking out than his chest. Okay, he has weird foreshortening on the leg, so that's gonna throw it off. Since the spine kind of doing that, head, we'll just put it there. Whatever, we'll just put it there.
Just put it there. Put her there.
Yeah, put her there. Should really be putting everything on different layers, but I didn't.
That's okay.
I didn't, so now it's just gonna be here forever. I can't move it to fix this arm. Yippee! But yeah, so since that's there, you can kind of see where the rib cage would be. As a result, that's kind of that line, and then this line. Got a bit of that going on. His ass is not that torn, so then we can figure out the angle of the leg using his pant leg. This is going too far. Okay. Good enough. All right. Feeling warmed up, Mr. Nathan?
Oh yeah.
You can slow down now then. Maybe some fives?
Maybe some fives.
Yeah, we'll do some fives.
This is some vibes.
We'll do some fives.
This is some
But yeah,
vibes.
work
High
our
five.
way up, and then okay, huh?
Five.
Yeah, we'll work our way up and then we'll do some like longer studies.
Okay.
Um, but now that we're used to doing twos, let's do some fives, starting with whatever this is.
Oh, he's
All
going to
right.
the store.
Yeah, this guy's going to the store, so make sure you capture that.
Yeah.
And make sure I actually start timing. So let's go. But yeah, because his. I'm gonna have to do this kind of small. Yeah. So we can take our time now and get more information down, but we can still start off the same way by just making sure we get the whole thing in. So gotta get arms. I'll just worry about the transparency of everything later, such as life. Okay, I did remember to make a new layer this time, so I can do that. It's kind of going supersonic, so let's make sure all of that's in. But yeah, I'm really fond of this particular book because it is just like a lot of them like jumping on some glass or something. And I like it. I'm going to use a harder brush to do this since I'm drawing on top of it. But I kind of got the pose down, so now I need to figure out where to start detailing things. So I'm gonna use the line of his pec to really figure out where to begin. And so then his rib cage would kind of do that. And you can see a pretty clear line on his stomach. And then that big crease is where the belly button is. And that leads directly to the waistband, which tells you the shape of the torso. And just like that, you kind of got it figured out. Okay, this is really fun to do on top of a grayscale photograph. I should also make sure I'm not obscuring for you guys. So I'm going to leave that behind for now and focus on the leg. I've preached it many a times before in my anatomy classes, the power of the leg trick, but just to kind of specifically count that over, it is really specifically like the line, kind of like if you drew a line across the top of the thigh and then down the back of the, what is this, the calf? Calf. That's the leg trick, because you see that they are opposing curves. So if you just ever want to trick in a leg real quick, it is the calf and then the thigh. Just like that, it leg.
Whoa.
This leg is far more visible and therefore much easier to figure. So that one might have made his torso too short.
Too short this torse.
This shorts too torso. Wait.
Wait.
But yeah, so you can do that, and then the calf go there. Bada bing, bada boom. Then this would be the pingus. Perfect. And that's
Be
how
the
you do it.
pingus.
Look, the pingus is an important indicator of the direction of the pelvis.
It's true.
Sometimes you got to find the pingus.
Find that
Every when
Pingus.
when you're drawing a body in motion, the weight of everything is being tossed around and affects everything else. My favorite example of this being the Teen Wolf season 2 opening, when the character of Jackson is doing a full body leap with a lacrosse stick. You can see him free balling, and I think it's a beautiful arch of action.
Yeah.
The throwing from one side to the other of his pelvic area. Oh my god, it's been 5 minutes.
Wow.
But I got a little into the weeds with this one. I got too comfortable with having 3 extra minutes,
That'll
and I
happen.
started thinking about
The
the
Pingus.
direction of everything.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because if you're not supported and he's kind of spinning this way and this leg's kind of going this way, that thing's going to be jostling
Oh
around.
yeah. You're gonna get some
So,
jostle for sure.
yeah.
You're gonna
And it
get
will
some jostle for
it will
sure.
really inform the line of action
Whoa.
and the action of the pose.
Whoa. That's
But
true.
just like everything else, whatever isn't like really attached to the core of stuff is just going to be following like the lines of the movement. So it's just a fun thing to take note of.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anyway, after that nice tangent, next,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, this one. Okay, this one we're all gonna focus and definitely get it all down.
Absolutely.
All right, another 5 minutes. Let's go. Okay, and I have room to draw this time. Yes. So this one, the bean's very easy to find because you're looking at it.
She's beaning. She's beaning
She's
for
bean.
us.
And then you can very easily see the line of the shoulder too. So that makes it kind of easy to just make that up. Let's just plop in the head. It's not really my priority here. Let's do that leg trick, top of the thigh. Gonna do a little bit of mindfulness and take note that the knee stops before the chin.
That's very mindful.
Leave, what is it? Leave space.
Leave space, hold space.
Hold space for the knee.
Yes.
And then, yeah, calf just really goes straight down. So, sha-sha. And then this knee doesn't really go much further, so that can go like there. It's not really important to follow the exact proportions when you're doing short drawings like this, but sometimes I decide I need to be like irritating, you know?
Yeah. Sometimes you want to.
Yeah, sometimes I just want to do it like on purpose. I do not like this foot at all. I do not like this foot at all. There we go, whatever. And as usual, we can kind of inform the shape of the body using the lines created by the clothing.
Yeah.
Then she honestly has way more of a lean than I gave her, so let's adjust, adjust, adjust. Just make sure you get all the pose in.
I always like to remind people is you don't got to show anyone. This
Yeah.
is this is all input. This is practice.
Yeah.
The act of doing it is what's important, much more so than how it looks. So just try stuff.
Yeah. Like we love when people share stuff with us in the draw class chat, but also this is just for your own benefit. You can
Yeah,
just do it.
you can just do it. I find that takes a lot of pressure off
Yeah. Like I'm
cuz
doing it
yeah.
right here, right now, because I'm required to as your
Yeah,
teacher. But
it's very nice.
probably wouldn't share most of these personally, and that's okay. I'm totally fine. I'm totally comfortable doing it this way. But just know that practice can be a very private thing.
Private
There's
practice.
so much of the work the practice I did in school is nowhere to be seen.
Yeah, it's
It
gone.
is, well, it's actually at my parents' house, but
It's gone.
it's gone. By which I mean it's gone.
At my parents' house.
Yeah, just like me for
For
Christmas.
criminals. After
Okay,
I go
this is,
shopping.
yeah, to the store, to the store. There we go. But yeah, okay. This one's a little difficult, honestly, but got it all down.
Hell yeah.
Another.
Another. Ooh, it's our kicking
Yeah.
friend.
I wanted to do some that weren't as extreme. So this is another one where it's not as exaggerated, so
Yeah.
focus on getting the subtle motion down as well.
Yeah.
Let's go now. Okay. Let's get on her level. Start with that rib cage. So you can kind of tell from the neck as well as the, gentle ab line where that go, and then the pelv go there. Bit of a leg. And then a second leg.
2 legs this one's got.
This is a real wireframe ass thing, but sometimes that's what it looks like when you're just
Yeah,
trying to get everything in place.
for sure.
We can focus on making it look like a real drawing later. Then, yeah. Head kind of squared the fuck up. Everything else is kind of elsewhere. So let's follow the lines shown by the clothes. Yeah. Then just kind of use the same lines to that go clavicle boob to do the shoulder. Everything connecting. So if you ever get lost, just find a solid line on the body and use that as kind of a starting point, because this specific line, I'm following, you know. Ah, geez. It connects to, you know, the arm muscle. It informs the shoulder. It informs the booba, which also informs the front of the torso. So, all useful information. This brush is honestly too small. Okay, getting in the weeds. Then do a bit of my ego could not survive doing these kind of like high movement photo shoots because if I see myself make a funny face, I will experience just an embarrassment so extreme. But it does look like fun just being tossed around.
Boop, boop, boo.
Did you finish?
Yeah.
What? There we go. Yeah.
Sometimes I reach a point where I'm like, I think I'm done.
Fair enough.
You know, is it good? No, but I've done all I can.
Yeah,
We
you're like, I look, sometimes you don't need to take the full amount of time.
sometimes I just like watching you draw. It's
Aw.
I feel like I'm learning more watching you do it than trying to do it myself, but
I'm trying to add a little commentary just in case that do be the case.
yeah,
So
my
you good,
commentary
you good.
was doot doot doot. Did you finish?
Yeah, finish.
Finish. Draw.
What are we? I'm gonna peek ahead. Okay.
Oh, punching right in the face.
Yeah. Let's do a couple more fives and then we can do some studies.
Ooh,
Because I didn't timetable out this class.
nice.
Because that would require foresight. Is this one we just did? Yes. Okay. Next.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
she kicking.
She do be kicking. I love a good kick. All right. This one's got a real fun torso, so let's be sure we all do it together.
Let's do it together.
Let's go now. I don't even like the brush that I've been using for this class, but whatever. Okay, let's take a pelvis first kind of approach to this. Because that's the pelvis. And you can kind of because when I say you kind of have to break the body down into like objects you can just arrange all funny.
Yeah.
This is it. This is it. Because there is a lot of foreshortening here on this torso. So you have to be a little creative.
Yeah.
And follow the
Absolutely.
lines of the clothing if you get confused.
Yeah. The
Because they
the
are informing quite a bit about the shape of
yeah
everything.
the like little under undergarment line is lining right up with that bra. They like intersect.
Yeah. And that's going to tell you a lot about the foreshortening. Let's get now the legs going this way.
Didn't leave enough room on the page.
Girl, me too. Oh my god.
Wow.
Okay, good enough.
This is wrong. This is all
Nah.
wrong. Oh
See it through.
no.
See it through to the end. We're gonna get there.
Yeah, yeah.
It's gonna be fine.
It's gonna be totally fine.
You're not, especially if you're kind of starting from a gesture, you're not gonna get it right first time, and you're not gonna get
No.
it accurate like the first 5 times.
No,
So
no. Certainly
just
not.
just try to get the same energy in, if nothing else.
Oh yeah, the energy's here.
'Cause- Yeah. Okay. Because this is also fucking wrong. Oh my god. Let's start with that shoulder. That's a very well-defined shoulder, so we can kind of use that. And that just goes straight into the chest area. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Which, if that's where the bra is. Oh, jeez. That goes there. Then if that's that, then that's the head. You don't see the ear, which makes it more confusing. That's great. It's awesome. Okay, let's just block in some shapes.
Lock it in.
Yeah, don't focus too much on the details if you're struggling to figure out this foreshortening. Just block it in. Just block it in and adjust as you go. Like I'm doing. Shit, fuck, shit. Okay, there we go. Good enough. Okay, so that, do like that. Panty line there. This is the pelvis. So you can see this line down here, that indicates the pelvis. So that can inform us adjusting the placement on our drawing. And then everything to the right of that is just the rib cage in crazy mode. Then, now that we know more about the pelvis placement, we can fix it. Okay, because that is leg line, thigh line. Thigh is facing that way. So then... Oh, Jesus. Okay, well. How'd you do?
We don't need to talk about that one.
Okay, I got too focused on figuring the torso out, but
I think you did a great job.
I think I did an okay job with the torso, but it did distract me from actually finishing.
That's okay.
Sometimes you wanna just focus on getting one thing right.
Yeah.
So in that case, I succeeded a
Hell
lot.
yeah.
Everything else,
Don't worry
it's
about
just-
it. That's the part she
Alright.
kicked.
Did I say one more or two more? We're doing one more.
Let's do one more. You said one more.
Yeah, I said one more this time. So let's just do this one real quick.
Okay.
This one's got this is another foreshortening one.
Yeah.
So let's just bang it out and then we'll get real silly with it.
Okay.
We'll freestyle after that.
Sounds good.
But yeah, so one last 5 minutes starting now. That meant now.
No.
Oh, now.
Oh no.
Oh God, this one sucks.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
this
well,
is I made it too big already.
yeah, kind of
Already.
same. Maybe I'll
There's just
just do it really small.
there was no way.
Okay, because we're gonna start with the rib cage, but it is foreshortened, so let's just say the head's there. And the shoulder line is kind of here. Well,
Okay.
it's more like here. And then the pelvis is, let's just put it here for now.
Put her there.
Can we can adjust later. I do like this leg. It's really silly.
Yeah, it's doing stuff.
Yeah,
Why
so
is it
you
doing that?
put your leg trick line there, and then the other one is like that. And then the foot's just kind of like doing. And then the other leg is like totally foreshortened. And let's just fully block in a fist for now. Because it's not gonna get better
The
than
other
this.
face, you couldn't see the ear. This face, the ear is the only thing you can see.
Here's the thing is that that's actually really helpful in my opinion because like I said, everything kind of informs each other. So the ear informs the jaw
Right.
and it also informs the clavicle, which then goes down to inform the shoulders. So that's a lot of information. So thank God for that. Because if the oh my God, if that's there, let's
That's
just
there.
say that's that, which means that's the shoulder. And then if that goes there, that. Oh God, I fucked up. I beefed it. 'Cause if that's the ear, and then that goes to the clavicle, which goes right down here. There's the jaw. Okay. Just gotta unbeef it a little bit. That's fine.
Just a little bit.
Just a wee tiny bit. Okay. Well, luckily we have the bra to kind of guide the shape of the chest area.
With this 1 foot just
I
coming
love
in from the side. She punched him so hard,
that he became a
he
foot.
just became 1 foot.
That's scary. Move over, a metamorphosis. I got punched so hard I became 1 foot. That's an episode of Courage the Cowardly Dog. Okay, good enough. Good enough.
Nice. Yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta say good enough and
I
pretend you mean it.
I'm always saying that. I'm always doing this.
Hell yeah.
No, this is really good, Karina. I'm very
Oh,
impressed.
oh, thank you. Okay, I
I
have
keep
to
looking at
adjust
mine and then looking at yours, and I'm like, yeah, no,
everything
she know
down.
she knows what she's doing.
Ah! I went to art school. I have a BFA. Where did it get me? Here.
Here.
Yeah, most important place to be.
Yeah.
College Humor hired me not knowing what my degree was, and I just said, okay, bet.
We liked your comics.
Yeah. They hired me based on my BuzzFeed
Yep.
work, not my degree. School is fake. Just work for BuzzFeed. Don't.
Work for yeah.
Disclaimer, don't do that.
Work wherever they'll hire you.
Yeah. That's who hired me.
Yeah.
Jury's still out on if they successfully hired me, but oh, that's the end. There we go.
Yeah.
I got my job at BuzzFeed. I like to believe at least partially because I said in my cover letter that Robert Downey Jr.'s Facebook page stole my work before. And I like to think that really tipped me
Oh yeah.
over, like it really edged me out over the other
Yeah, in the
applicants.
early 2010s Robert Downey Jr. bump, that's like, ooh,
Yeah.
they saw that and were like, okay,
Shit, she's got star
we
power.
we gotta get her.
Just gonna do this really quick, even though it's cheating. But
And
yeah,
then we
okay.
saw your stuff and we're like, we're gonna steal her.
Yeah, you're like, we sure hope that BuzzFeed has a hiring freeze so that she doesn't get a full-time job there. And it worked out.
Wow.
Okay. Um, what do you think we should do next? Like, what time is it?
Like
I
410.
I have even more of these.
Got like 50 minutes left.
Yeah. But I also have some that I thought would make nice longer poses. This one's a
Oh.
two-person one. It made me laugh.
Oh, wow. She got his ass.
Yeah.
He's about to become a foot.
I also like this one a lot. This isn't a very good photo of this photo, because you kind of lose this
Yeah.
area, but I just thought this pose was fucking sick.
It's pretty sick.
What's this one? This is another two-person one. I think this is really fun.
Yeah, that's a good one.
We could do a long study of it together, or we could do maybe a couple more slightly longer. Let's do like 2 10s and then we can do this. We
So-
can explore this together.
Sounds good.
Or I don't know, is that too much practice?
don't
Chat,
know.
how you
Yeah,
doing?
how's everyone doing?
Yeah.
Checking in.
We could also like do a bit of go in and practice exaggerating.
Oh.
That's another option.
This is true.
Do the yes bitch slay treatment. But yeah, let's take a quick breather either way. That was a lot of drawing.
Yeah. Take a little
Yeah.
stretch.
Hydration.
Unclench your jaw. All
Mhm.
that stuff.
Mm.
All that good stuff.
Drawing so much, my hands aren't even cold.
Nice.
My hands get cold so easily. I have to fucking hate it here. I'm gonna check on my Neko Atsume real quick and then we'll get back to it.
Okay.
I'm out of food? Okay. Yes. Chudai gave me 2 goldfish, but York only gave me 1 silverfish. Fucking bum.
Wow. The difference between goldfish and silverfish and how I would react if someone gave them to me. It's like, ooh, 2 little cheesy snack crackers or 1 insect. No, thank you. 1 insect I would find in my friend's basement.
York, take this fucking seriously. I'm trying to buy you a kotatsu. 1 fish isn't gonna cut it. But yeah. Keen to try exaggerating, definitely. What do we have? What do we have? It's like some fun ones.
Ooh, cool.
Yeah, this is another one where it was. Yeah, this is the one that made you go ooh. I love these books. It's just a good pose. That one we did. Okay, what would be a good one to fuckle around with? There's a lot of poses like I was just taking pictures of ones that I felt were like good poses, and so many of them are just kickies.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do a long study, I think, chat.
Let's do it.
I love that sometimes they just have guns. This series of books, like the ones that not her and not the black and white photos, but all the other ones are from a series where it's like fight scenes. So they are photographed both like, without the clothing, but also like in clothing. So the red hair girl is like a cosplay one. So she has a big war hammer
Oh,
sometimes.
nice.
And then the girl who just sometimes has guns is like a schoolgirl one. And then the guys who are fighting are like businessmen,
Of
and
course.
they're all really funny. I think there's a book in that series I'm missing where I want to say they have swords, but I just like actiony poses, so I was like, these are pretty solid. But yeah, they just have guns sometimes, but we can do a bit of a study. We can do kind of like um take this, we can use this one as a direct reference. We'll do like maybe a 10-minute study of it, and then we can use it to make our own drawing as maybe an exercise.
Ooh.
How do we feel about that, Mr. Nathan?
I love that idea.
Let's do it.
Let's do
Everyone
it.
decide, like, as we work on our drawing, because we'll do a study first. We're just going to sketch out this as it is first.
Hmm.
But then you decide what two characters you want to have, like, fighting like this. Who is the punch and who is the one getting absolutely bodied? Full backflip ass,
Yeah.
ass beating. Destroyed at the Krispy Kreme ass man. All right. Yeah, let's do that.
Let's
And then
do
we
that.
can kind of freestyle at the end. So we'll do this for 10 minutes.
Okay.
And then we'll use not Neko Atsume. And then we'll use the study that we do to make our own drawing.
I love
Cha
that.
cha cha. Where's my clock? Not my banking app. Should really stop opening that. All right. I'm starting to set. I hate winter. All right, 10 minutes. So everyone study up as best as you can. Starting now. Yippee!
Wow.
But remember, get the whole thing in. And if you're doing it digitally, remember to do it on its own layer. Although I guess you don't have that problem since you don't have the
Right.
reference photo.
Yeah.
You're relying on me for that one. But yeah, this is another one where her stance is kind of squared up a bit with a really subtle kind of movement to it. So let's try and get it as close as we can. Then when we do our own, we can exaggerate it even more. So as you're doing it now, pay attention to how it actually looks so that when we fuck it up later, we have an informed fuckery of it.
Of course. You gotta have informed fuckery.
Yeah. That's a real stupid way of saying you got to know the rules to break them. You got to be informed to fuck it up. The more you know, the better you can fuck it up.
Yeah.
Okay. So this foot's kind of doing its own thing. That's kind of there. This guy's so funny.
He's really going all out
Yeah.
on getting punched.
Okay, let's use the clothing lines again to inform our drawing. Because with this one, the curve of the waist is actually pretty high, so it's letting you know that there's a bit of foreshortening going on with this torso. Oh, this is a hard one. Fuck. I'm gonna fuck this up. I'm gonna beef
Uh-oh.
it. I'm gonna beef it.
Uh-oh. It's
I
okay.
want to beef it in front of my students.
Okay. It's
Ah.
okay. No, it's okay, Karina.
Okay, okay.
You're gonna be okay. Beefing
Thank
it in
you.
front of this, they love it when you do that. That's what I do every time I host a DrawClass stream, and
They
people
love it when I beef.
they love it. They love seeing you beef because That's the thing, is you're still,
Okay. Yeah.
it's still valuable. The beef is
Well,
valuable.
we have plenty of time for this one, so the deeper you get into it, the more you can fix it.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can unbeef it. Okay, so I might I might unbeef. I might unbeef.
Unbeef.
Unbeef. This back leg is crazy.
Yeah,
The foreshortening on this
I
is
don't
silly.
understand. I genuinely don't understand what it's doing.
I think how do I do this? God, not being able to rotate things in your mind is so hard. I think it's like a this situation.
Sure.
So it's just really foreshortened.
Yeah.
We'll get back to that. Yeah, remember there's two figures in here, so get both of them down. Half this commentary is just me like reminding myself to do things as I
Yeah,
continue to ignore them.
that's basically, yeah.
Yeah,
That's what
and
guided practice is. It's just watching someone else practice and hearing their thought process.
yeah. Okay, that's a little coming out a little strong. Let's go to this guy. Okay. It's
What's he
kind of
doing?
let's I guess we can do pelvis first. His whole body is kind of arched. His being is obscured. His foot's just kind of dangling. God damn it. Ah, jeez. Okay. Yeah. Let's just shift the whole thing. That's fine. I can see your pee pee lump, so I know where the center of your pelvis is. Thank God.
Important.
It is important. It's information. It's all valuable information.
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
Ugh. Oh.
He's also very squared up for being mid backflip, but go off, I guess. You would never catch me so composed while doing a backflip.
Never.
Shit would be everywhere. Okay, use the pants legs to once again inform the shapes. It's also, as much as I love nude models and as good as that is for learning actual anatomy, for what we're doing, having the clothes on is actually really helpful.
Yeah,
Just learning the dimensions of things rather than the strict placement.
absolutely.
Okay. He's just fucking A posing otherwise.
Yeah.
Okay.
How many takes of this do you think they did?
I who fucking knows, honestly.
I think they just got it in one.
Well, they actually this one they don't do the costumes, so they only need to do one, but I'm sure they do at least 2 or 3, just as a formality.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the thumb. Yeah, good enough. Little like fetus hand go off. Me when I am backflip. Good enough. Okay. So for this nose, hairline, there's that damn ear again. Okay, perfect. Okay. Then just a bit of weird leg. I see what the weird leg is doing. It's like that. I'm honestly just impressed she can roll her feet like this and not have it be an issue.
Yeah.
Couldn't be me. I'd
No.
be on the floor. Okay. That's basically it. Oh, it's been 10 minutes.
Whoa.
There we go. Did you finish your study, guys?
How's it going? You do it?
Yeah, well, you have to do it now. It's going away.
Whoa.
So this is our little study we made. Pretty sick, honestly. And yeah, so now we can take it and like really fuck it up. Who should these two characters be? I didn't think. You should help me choose.
Um, one should be a rat, and the other should be a second rat.
Oh my god.
2 rats. Did you see they did 2 rats in Connections, New York Times
Oh, I saw
Connections?
someone post about it.
I saw it and was like, it's 2 rats.
Yeah, chat should know that since all of us play Pokemon TCG, anytime, well, it started because who did? You got 2 Rattatas and just
Someone
posted
did, yeah.
2 rats. So now anytime we get anyone pulls dupes, it's just 2 birds, 2 cows. But yeah, so no, they should be people.
Okay,
I don't want to
okay,
draw rats.
okay. It should be um it should be the Ranma and that girl that's always punching Ranma.
Akane?
Yeah.
Okay. I have been wanting to do Ranma fan art, but it's in the drafts. Everything's in the fucking drafts right now.
It's just drafts time. Hey, I guess this
Yeah.
could be Drawtectives also.
Protectors would never punch each other.
That's true.
But I do love Ranma. And Akane is wearing a fun dress. That would be fun to put here. So long hair, short hair.
Ooh, good question.
As much as I like short hair, long hair would also be really fun for this one. So we'll do early season drama.
Yeah.
Okay.
Free unintentional haircut.
All right. So now that we have our study in, here's my my take on it. So now we have all the information. We can just kind of use it freely. And we can also just kind of like exaggerate it more.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do that.
Let's do it. You're gonna do it. I'm gonna
So,
watch.
oh, okay.
I can't lower the opacity on my sketch because it's on paper. So
Oh, that's true. Yeah. But I
it's also
mean,
not very good. It's also not very
here,
good.
okay, here. I'll do it like in how do you say? In fuck, I forgot the word.
I don't know what word. I'm sorry.
Everyone who's doing their practice on paper, I'm doing it in solidarity with you.
Oh.
We're redrawing it. Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So we're gonna but I'm still gonna like actually let me duplicate this before I fuck it up. But I have to move it over because I have limited space.
Yeah.
But yeah. No, this is also a good way to do it. I was feeling lazy.
No,
But
you could
now
still do it that way. I was
this will
just
actually like no, this will actually like make it better because now I can kind of start fresh.
yeah.
Um, but using this same reference that we've just done,
Yeah.
let's draw a let's draw just punch in a guy.
Yeah.
It's funny because it's a rom-com. Um, but yeah, so I think for this one, we're gonna have the shoulder just a little exaggerated so that the arm go up higher.
Mhm. Oh yeah.
But yeah, and then because with this, the torso was also kind of long.
Oh yeah.
Now I have to do it all again. Okay,
You don't
because
have
if the
to.
thing goes, then the hips are gonna go this way.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because to make it nice and dynamic, you want things to be opposing. That's why everything kind of looks like it does. It's like I said, you pay attention to the patterns you see in the body.
Mhm.
A lot of things just kind of like
Yeah, usually
literally just work in opposite with each other. That's
yeah.
why the leg trick works so well. And yeah, everything's connected, and sometimes that means that they have to interlock like a chain, which means they're facing different directions. So that hip is gonna go here, and then we'll do the foreshortening, huh? Maybe I'll just have maybe for the sake of space, she'll be kind of squatting a little bit more.
Sure.
Yeah, and really push that foot forward.
Ooh,
Which
yeah.
I guess means it goes up
It
here.
gets bigger. Oh yeah.
Yeah, so we'll really make that curve silly. I want to watch more Ranma. Okay, that's crazy. Let's stick with that. Okay, because then that means the pelvis is like facing, it's like going this way, which is really funny. But because for bean reasons, that means the chest would still kind of okay. she's always like making this face like, can I turn the head down? It would be easier for me to turn the head down because unlike Jacob, I am not good at doing up angles all the time.
I think you're
She's
allowed to.
like this.
Yeah. She's always making that face.
She do be making that face.
Yeah.
Yeah, since the shoulder's going way more up, the arm's going way more up. Since it's also going way more down, maybe this can go like that. Yeah. And then we kind of just use the same guides that we used in our study to just give us a little bit of reference for ourselves for when we add in clothes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, this is already really cute.
Thank you. She just wears normal length socks, yeah.
What kind of socks you wearing? Normal.
Okay, I'm gonna clean up my own reference a tiny bit. Okay. Then we can kind of just, well, that would be a little foreshortened. Go up. This is, I'm gonna flip because I'm annoying. I feel like if I really wanted to push, it would be that.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. It's a bit of a pivot, but it's an important one.
It's good. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Throws the balance off of the back foot a little bit, but do I care?
She's being counterbalanced by the force of punching Ranma.
Wow.
If she missed, she would fall over, but because it's a direct hit,
God, how is it done here?
it's like
Yeah,
it doesn't make any
kind of what I,
sense.
yeah, because she's kind of doing like a.
Oh, yeah, that is what she's
like
doing.
the thigh, like the upper legs are both kind of moving in the same direction, but then the bottom of it are like opposite.
Right. Yeah,
So
I understand.
since we spent so 10 minutes observing that,
Yeah,
we can
we can know about it.
yeah, we can kind of use that information kind of.
Kind of.
I guess the other option would be to kind of just have her off balance, but in a way that's like technically correct. Because then it kind of gives this really like the action's really going that way. Yeah, sure. Let's try that out for now. And just for my own reference, this is like the cut of her outfit. And we'll get to it. And then Ranma. That's the way the hand goes. Yes, yes, okay. And then She also has a ponytail, so that can go like that. Yeah, sure. And since we know that the legs are tubes, we can also use that to figure out the way that the clothes would wrap. Okay, we'll get back to that. And then Ranma is like back here.
I feel like
I'm just
Ranma's always making this pose. Ranma's
Yeah,
always
except
doing.
he does the thing where he's like
Yeah, so
But
silly.
yeah, look, Ranma's so fucking peak. Oh my god. The first like 3 volumes of the manga are like peak fiction to me as a, personally.
It was like one of the first mangas I was aware of because like the girls who read manga at my middle school were reading it,
All the cool
and
kids.
I was like, I don't know what this is about.
There is like also just the writing, especially of like the English translation of the old Ranma manga is like so fun to me.
Yeah.
There's like so many jokes that I just like remember each one, but there's one that they changed in the like newest adaptation, which I don't know if this joke was like this in the original or if it was just like the English translation at the time, but it like made me laugh a lot where he tells her like, "Oh, you're cute when you smile," and she's like, "Huh?" And then she goes up to her room and like smiles in the mirror to look, and he's there, and he's just like, "Why are you making that weird face?" In the like old manga, the translation is like, "So do mirrors always make you smile, or are you just like testing your cheeks out?" I love do mirrors always make you smile?
Just love the concept of reflected light.
Yeah,
I just think it's
it makes me
cool.
so happy.
Yeah.
Okay,
Wow.
this one I'm kind of doing. Okay, because if the butt is here, that is the butt. And then, because with him he's very squared up, we can make it a little sillier.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what time is it? Like the sun is setting. It could be literally any time.
Yeah. It's
Okay, we're
winter.
actually. I fucking hate winter.
It's winter in
Everything is dry.
the city and it's dry. Wasn't dry on
Yeah,
Monday.
absolutely not.
Dry now.
But luckily, I have that face steamer.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna have him like doing a bit of like Olympic diver
Oh
kind of pose.
yeah.
He's folded in very majestically.
Very much so.
Um, and he has like his little braid. God, oh, drawing a character upside down. What is this? A Drawfee episode? But yeah, easy peasy. So this one I'm gonna lower the opacity on and zoom in, and not do that. Zoom in a tiny bit and use that to draw. Okay, cause it's a bit of like a big cute collar. And just kind of following our example again. It's nice and turned up. And much like in our example, that's just going to do that. It doesn't really indicate any shapes from this angle. Yeah, kind of like that, I think. We'll exaggerate a tiny bit because it's anime.
Nice.
And it kind of cuts off there.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do, how should I do this? Like this?
Ooh, I like
Maybe?
that.
What if,
Oh,
yeah, sure, sure.
sure, why not?
Yeah, and then we can just attach some lines kind of arbitrarily. Attach those lines a little too arbitrarily. Because if all the action's kind of going that way, shit. Skirt kind of puffing up.
And up.
Let's just do it like that for now. Yeah, and then okay, that's a good arbitrary line because it also hints at the pelvis. Just a bit, a modest amount.
Modest amount of hinting, pelvis hinting.
Yeah, just a little pelvis hint.
As a treat.
Come on, come on. Okay, and then because as we know, the arm is a tube. So that can be the clothing line. And there we go. Because everything's connected, so we'll just kind of throw in where the armpit is based on the boob line and a little bit based on our study.
Mm-hmm.
At that, sure, yeah.
Yeah.
It's good as it ever was.
I think it's great.
Thank you.
I think this is really cool to see the whole process of like warm up to more involved pose study to using that as a base for some fan art. You know?
Thank you.
I think seeing the entire process is pretty cool.
Aw. I am glad.
Yay!
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 two, two people saying exactly. Yeah, because the more you know about technique, the more you can use it to draw anime.
Yeah.
And that's why I have 8 years of art education.
That's why we're all here, right?
Yeah.
That's why you became patrons, so that you could draw some anime.
All anyone ever really wants is to draw anime.
Even if they don't admit it,
Yeah.
we know.
What it is.
I like that facial. Looks just the.
I'm a little torn between that and like the. I feel like this is more what she does.
Yeah.
So, gosh. Actually, I'm gonna adjust the collar if this is where I put the neck.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing is like as you add details, you make adjustments to make it work because like there, all of that anatomy stuff is useful when planning out your drawing, but ultimately it's a drawing. You can sort of fudge stuff to make it work.
Yeah. It's just that the more you know, the easier it is to
The
fudge.
easier it is to fudge and the better it'll look.
Yeah.
But the whole thing is getting away with it. Just trying to convey what you're
Yeah.
trying to convey using the tools available.
There was like something one of my like animation professors said, and they said this about like the craft of animation, but I think it kind of stands for a lot of art, which but it is the most true about animation because animation's hard and I deserve a lot of praise for having done it. But it's the last real magic trick because you're just making something out of nothing and it
Right.
moves.
Yeah.
But, that can be said about a lot of things because a lot of art is making something out of nothing. I
It's
mean, it's not
lying.
out of nothing. It's about, you learned how to do it and you spent a long time like learning how to do it.
Right.
But, you're still doing it.
You're
And that's
drawing a bunch
really
of
impressive.
two-dimensional lines, and then when someone looks
Yeah.
at those lines, they see the representation of a person, something that has form, something that
Yeah.
could exist in 3 dimensions. But it's all just lines.
It's just lines, girl.
You're just tricking. You're just lying. You're
Yeah.
doing line lies.
So true. We love lie.
Love the way you line.
I love the way you line.
Just gonna stand there and watch me draw.
Okay, so it's like that. And Ranma's just over here looking like a dumb guy.
He's being silly.
Ranma. Show me that guy. What does the back of his outfit look like? Who cares? Who
Who
cares?
cares? So I fought old dust.
So what? Okay. Because that let's have the belt going this way. So that way it makes sense that his peepee's like right there.
Yeah.
I can have his like hands ripping.
Oh ho ho.
Oh ho ho
Oh
ho.
ho ho.
It's got like a band-aid. That's how they do
Yeah.
it.
He already has the band-aid.
Yeah.
The band-aid just appears where the punch happened.
It's such a classic. And he's doing, how does he do it?
He's doing like the rock and roll.
Yeah. Thumb on the inside.
Got it.
Doing. I drew two thumbs.
Oh.
Now I got it.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah. Well, it's not a very good arm, but
Okay.
it's good enough. Sun's going down. I can't be held accountable for anything I do. I can feel the spirit leaving my body. The lack of vitamin D is instantaneous.
Gotta steam your face some more.
I do. I'm telling you, that shit makes after doing it once, I'm just
Yeah.
like that shit makes a difference. It's good for your pores. One of these days, I will get y'all to go to a spa with me. You haven't lived until you've sat in like a nice sweaty sauna with your friends and just relax for 2 seconds of your life. It rules.
We'll do a Drawfee sauna at some point.
Yeah. full. He has pretty baggy pants, I think, so you're not even going to see that. I put the butt up too high. Good enough. So that's where we ended up.
Nice.
Just the ground's kind of like down here. And then there's the sky. The panda's over here somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't like that other cloud. Let's just do this cloud.
Let's do that cloud.
Oh yeah. And
Wow.
that's
Look at that.
why you do pose reference.
Very fun.
Yeah.
I learned a lot, and I
hope
hope
so.
I hope the viewers did as well. And the stream worked the whole time, and I
Hey,
never
Nathan.
accidentally had Karina muted for like a minute or two.
No, never. You would never do that.
But yeah, thanks everybody for being patrons. If you're watching this
thank
live.
you for joining us today. I hope you had a fun time practicing.
Yeah. And if you
steal more poses from other places and do a similar exercise. It's, whenever you're not really sure what to draw off the dome, just do this.
Yeah. And if you're watching this VOD later, and you're thinking to yourself, I'd like to be one of the people watching live for a future draw class. We do this every month, and we always announce what the class is going to be ahead of time. So if you just want to sign up for 1 month, you can.
Yeah.
And we really appreciate it, and it's very intimate. So you can, if you have specific stuff you want to learn about in a specific class,
you take turns doing them,
yep.
so everyone has stuff.
Yeah. So if this is something you'd be interested in, you can look out for the announcement. Usually at the beginning part of the month.
Yeah.
And then you can sign up and support us and be part of this. But regardless, thanks for watching.
Yeah, thank you.
Good luck
for everything.
Good luck with your drawing practice journey.
Yeah, keep at it.
Keep at it.
Wahoo.
Wow. Is there anything else you want to add?
No.
Okay. That's
it. Get out.
Right.
Get out of my swamp.
All right. We're sorry.
Sorry. Thank you.